Hillary Clinton, she pledges to fight gun violence. She always calls it gun violence, when in fact it's really people violence. They're using guns as the tool. These same people use tire irons and all kinds of other things. Some of them even use matches. You know what? Violence is kind of what they do. They break the law all of the time, and she says, I want gun control, when in fact she really means she wants people control, because she's trying to control the people who don't do bad things. If you control the public or want to control the public, you take away their guns. You take away their right to defend themselves, and that's what she's all about, and it's not very nice. Good bloody grief. And particularly if you're talking gun control, hey, where you want to go? How about go to Chicago? There's more gun control there than anywhere in the free world. And you know what? It doesn't work, because the bad guys are still out doing bad things. College students now throughout America are being banned from using the words mom or dad because it's not inclusive enough. Really? I mean, it almost makes me speechless, but not quite. Not inclusive enough? Really? Is the word stupid inclusive enough with regard to all of the people who are talking like this? I would think so, because inclusive, good bloody grief. Mom, dad, that's kind of what we have in the world, and now you're saying that there's something else. Transgenders, I wonder if they get to vote twice. Just kind of a sidebar for you there. Give that some thought. Hey, you got a disappropriate number of black people who are in jail. This is discrimination. Who said that? Take a wild guess. Hillary Clinton. Who would have thunk it? She said, that's not very nice. You got to let them out. All the white people who did bad things, they can stay in jail, but the black people, that's discrimination. Really? I mean, a black person, a purple person, a green person commits a crime and you put them in jail. What does it matter what color they are? Who is this woman? Bernie Sanders, he goes on to say, I will free 500,000 people in my first term. These are black people also. Police need to have fewer guns. It doesn't look good. These liberal white people, the socialists, they want to do things that I don't even understand. I used to kind of give them a little bit of credit and think maybe they're smarter than me, and I'll kind of give it some thought and come up with an answer. There's no answer for this. They walk among us. You can't fix stupid. Discrimination, good bloody grief. Trudeau in Canada, he's the prime minister there, and he's now saying it may be difficult to keep balanced budget promises. He's unbalanced. I mean, he should be charged, tried, given a fair trial, and hung. For voter fraud, misrepresentation. He lied on purpose, with intent. That makes him a criminal. He should be imprisoned. The United Nations, they're a bunch of scoundrels themselves. You know what? When they were formed back during the wartime or shortly after World War II, they had a purpose. I get that. I'm not so sure they have a purpose anymore. Now they're saying we're going to get our hands and put them in your pocket. You citizens, global citizens, everybody around the world, we want a GST, because then we're not accountable to anybody else and we get more money to fund whatever it is we do. I'm not sure what it is they do, but governments today fund them, the United Nations, and the United Nations supposedly is accountable to those governments. They say, hey, we spend the money here, we spend it there, but if they get this GST from us, can you imagine you and me and all of us paying them? Who are these people? They're unelected bureaucrats, and they're going to get all of our money, and what good do they do? Name me something, other than they got pretty blue helmets, I guess. What do they do? I know what they don't do, and that is, or what they're not going to do, they're not going to get any GST from you or me. We can only hope. Hey, y'all come back here tomorrow. We're going to have more for you from the right. See ya.